One of the fallouts of the monologue that brought together scavengers of the Yaounde regime together was the so-called special status accorded to the southern Cameroon's Amazonia. As per the stipulation of the special status document, Amazonia will have greater autonomy to design and realize her development. In other words, that the powers that were only being discharged from the colonial capital of La République du Cameroun, Yaoundé, have dissolved to the so-called regional assemblies.
Now, though such devolutions of powers is only on papers and a reality. Now, Yaounde still owns and controls everything, proof being that the action of demolition houses in Buea by the Buea colonial municipal authorities is obeying a decision taken from Yaounde. If it is not with bad faith, how come a decision to transform Buea in Amazonia is being taken in Yaounde? Does Yaounde think that Amazonians do not know what is good for them?
Right, so southern Cameroonians have been rendered homeless in Buea by the municipal authorities in a demolition expedition. Houses of different structures and sizes, ranging from simple buildings to story buildings, have been brought to dust by the Buea Council caterpillar. This demolition is done before the very eyes of their owners, some who have lived in the house for more than 10 years. With the colonial forces of law and order protecting the Buea Colonial Council authorities, increases the misery of the people of southern Cameroon. The house owners and their children were to carry their misery and agony. Now, the reason advanced for their demolition by the municipal authority is that the houses were constructed haphazardly without securing authorization from them. That's the reason for the so many floods, as it has result of this indiscriminate building of houses.
The authorities added that some of the buildings were just recently constructed, with their owners' violation council injunctions ordering for the discontinuance of the project. This justification might appear appealing to the ears, but it fails to take into consideration the plight of those affected. No measures have been put in place by the council to secure a temporal or permanent residence for these people elsewhere. Talking to a victim, Undaunted asked to find out what next after the house has been demolished, and before uttering a word, this man in his 60s was speechless for some seconds, and he finally said, quote, "I am finished. I don't have another house anywhere else. I don't know where to take my family to. They started a demolition around my house and I barely had time to secure only a few things." This is what he lamented. At press time, the colonial municipal authorities vowed to continue with the demolition in order to provide a better drainage system in the town of Buea.
Well, Undaunted was hinted from a reliable source that the decision for the demolition of houses was taken in Yaounde and by the Buea Municipal Council authorities. Even if the decision is that of the municipal authorities, why can't they not secure a temporal residence somewhere appropriate for these people that have been rendered homeless and some not even having where to go to?
We the people, ABC Amber TV, Amazonia Broadcasting Corporation. The voice of the voiceless, the voice of Amazonia, connecting the world from Africa. With untold stories, Africa's best. What we are witnessing here is the demolition of certain buildings that have encroached and now obstruct the free flow of water in the region. This is happening in Buea municipality. According to the mayor of Buea, despite previous warnings, occupants continue to pay deaf ears and to encroach into water courses. thereby blocking the channels through which water ought to flow, and the effects are terrible.
Block the track for water. We be sabi say water be don't come from mountains on time. You don't find, you don't be see way for pass, for go for Isa, big sea for Libe. Why? Because right from the foot of Mount for Buea, people that be in the bill, they block all side where water for pass. Now when the mayor for Buea talks say the other way don't come to for Yaounde, he no go let you down. Some other town they define this one to this. Now he don't come outside today. He talks say how we don't want these people. They no one here. He go take them by force. If you look at my back, you go see the caterpillar. The work way they do for block the water truck.
The mayor of Buea has also said in a statement that their demolition of these buildings are for the greater good of all. He also mentioned that the law will take its course and that nobody is above the law. Let's hear him.
Yes, thank you. Country people, they are called to salute, to a salute. It is so for Buea, we don't see say Buea will be no be there again today. Just know people that they wake up, any man go take land. You never even come for council say building permit because they know say they will deny. And when we come, my boys they come for fee, can't tell them they stop. We even write for the project them because they can't do enough for weekend where they think say council no fee come. When we can't stop them, they come next weekend, they continue. So they all block water away where they come on mountain, go down. I think that water no get road, water the worker now anyhow. We call our English say flood the Bay of Buea. Where Buea natural slope, Buea no get for the suffer from flooding. And again, some of them they empty their toilet waste inside this so to be water waste. Where they lead now this cholera outbreak road, you know, and for Buea. So as we don't start for back government general hospital for the roadway come up for federal quarters, go Bosta Junction, we will open all the waterway and we will turn opposite. We do the same thing. Whether your house all finish or you never finish, we will break them down. Because with all the talk for radio, talk, come for day, come mark. With the mark that they continue, they talk say the big pass law. But for the country, no man no big pass law. So we make them for the general good. May all population be fine because when you block water here, you go past other man in own compound. And then the bill, so you even talk for them. Even building permit, they need come back for, apply for building permit because some they will not reject their building permit. Then they go ahead for bill, say, who be cancelled. Today no be mayor, now law for republic.
So the question is, will this action by the government be a deterrent for others who continue to encroach into water courses? We'll keep you abreast as the news unfold. Gab Ellison reporting for Undaunted, ABC Amber News.